Chest in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. I thought it was an enhanced. Or I thought it was an armor seed. Oh man. Well, this was complete debate where I really got excited. But I will say we saw something. This isn't anything, but it is something. Could have been an armor seed, bro. Could have been an armor seed. Same probability. All right. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it hurts. We could just, what's TDs? Tormented Demons. We did those at the end of last stream. Those big dudes, tall dudes, fiery. It took a while to freaking just fish for those last night. That was crazy in and of itself. The thing you died on? Well, okay, let's be honest. I died on everything last night, so that doesn't give you a whole lot of context.
Dying on my hard cry, man. Completed.
But yeah, the thing I died on. To be honest with you, Urga, pretty much any RuneScaper that's an actual RuneScaper in there would absolutely whoop my butt. I don't care who it is. From Ginger Beardy to skill specs to I don't know, whoever some other GMs on their team, to I don't know, even to Settled. Like whenever y'all think about their skill level, they have more skill level than me. What's a 4 Connor situation? I don't even know what that is. Sounds scary though.
Dying on my hard cry, man. Completed.
We're never getting out of here. I can't clear CG. I've got to lock in on that phase story. It's terrible. Literally first of that video from my last stream.
Dying on my hard cry, man. Completed.
Tell me how that was a red click. Tell me how that was a red click. That's crazy. How was that a red click? That's not a red click. Come on. Oh, that was a red click. That was. Oh, that wasn't the issue. That wasn't the issue. This one. Bro. Look at where that red thing is disappearing at. Look at where that red thing is disappearing at. Look where he is. That is crazy. You clicked his ear? Gosh dang it. That was obviously a right click. And then this one right here. This is that. That's his ear. That is so dumb. Bro, that is on the space. That is, yes, I should just shift left click. I get that. Especially when he's like in a stupid position on the center. This argument is pointless, or debate, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. The end result is the same, except for the fact that one tick flicking, you can do multiple prayers at once. But if you're just looking at overheads, the end result is the exact same. Mechanically or underneath the HUD, like programmatically, with the programming wise, it might be different in the way it manages the tick system. Programmatically, is that a word? I want that to be a word. Okay, y'all might be memeing me right now, but if it's a word, y'all gonna look really dumb. It is. Hey! Look at that. Write that down. 420, chat, 420. This number, 420, we have to get a seed. This has got to be it. We have 2 armor seed and 3 enhanced seeds at 420. This 100% programmatically has to be the seed. Chest in 3, 2, 1. You know, chat. Sometimes this game just really heats you. Jagex, please. I don't know what I did to piss you off. I don't know. And whatever I did, I'm sorry. Please give me an armor seed. Yes, I'm milking the content, guys. Yes, I love being here so much. I can't get enough of CG. And this is just the best thing I want to stream permanently for my entire life. I just never want to leave CG streaming because it's just so good, the content. And I just gotta keep milking it. I don't want to leave here. I want to be here forever and ever and ever. This is my content. I'm going to milk it for the rest of eternity. We're going to be here and you're going to be here with me. I don't need content. I just need you. And I need an armor seed. Oh boy, these walls of text. Kind of hard, chat. Kind of hard. Let me see. Community is Parse obsessed. And Final Fantasy? More Parse obsessed than WoW? Anytime they release a boss that doesn't have 100% DPS uptime, there's a community uproar. Interesting. Top tier WoW rating. You're also leveling gear and 12 plus characters. Final Fantasy, you do 1. Eat, Tiki, 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 triumphant! Tick, eat! No! That's my last KC for the night! I misclicked the stupid overhead and then I misclicked the Tiki. No. We're ending our KCs here. 425 KCs of CG. Done. Let's go ahead and check this off the list. Goals for the week. Looking good, guys. We got our Titans KCs. 70 KCs of Titans. We did 50 KCs of CG this week. And we're working on our TDs. And we'll probably continue to work on them this stream, maybe. But pretty good amount of KCs. Question on the table. Does this last KC of the night have our precious armor seed in here? We can only hope. Let's hit it with a quick goblin salute. 3 goblin salutes, chat. 1, 2, 3, and chest. Let's be honest with each other. We all expected that. Let's be honest, guys. We all expected that. Whatever I did. The drought continues for another day. We remain 3 enhanced and 2 armor seeds at 425 KCs. We will return next week for more CG KCs. That is the last CG of this week. We're going to remake our goals Sunday, though, and we're going to come out with some fresh new goals. But we still have tomorrow and the rest of the stream to work on the future more goals. 4 times? I think I'm closing it on. I'm between 6 and 7 times dry. So it's between 6 and 7. I'm dead. It's so funny. We have 2 options here, chat. Go to TDs or do a little skilling for the night. What do we do? Skilling or TDs? What do you have? 70 ring gloves? I like yeah, I don't know why I bought that many. Skilling is mega leading right now by 4 votes. 10 seconds, 5 seconds left to vote. Put your vote up if you want me to vote. Or if what you want me to do. 2 seconds left. And 16-10 for skilling. Not gonna lie, that is surprising. Did not think skilling would take it here, guys, but it did. My goals for this week were not probably gonna be possible with everything else I was doing in the week, especially with DMM. But it would be cool to see one of these at 82, or yeah, one of the skillings get done for the week. Oh, I said 83 construction. That's a bold statement. Broke you like me, extra 20 hours is goated. Yeah. When I tabulated how much it would cost just with Teaks, I think it was like 20 mil just with Teaks. So if I went to 99, it would cost me, you know, 80% of my current finances just with Teaks. So obviously I don't even have the capability to you know, to put up that number. Oh wait, Iron Man. Oh, you can just make 100 million buckaroos. Oh wait, you're an Iron Man. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I totally forgot. Any chance you're also checking out RuneScape 3 when they've turned 180 degrees? I think there's a world where I do, Dre. I'm not against it. I'm not like you know, some people might be anti RuneScape 3. I'm not. But yeah, I don't think I would be juggling MMOs per se. RuneScape 3 seems kind of fun, but hard to find time. Yeah, I like focusing on one thing at a time. I don't know if I'd want to juggle RuneScape 3 and OSRS. I feel like I'd have to get to a point in my OSRS journey where I was like, okay, that's a significant time where I can switch over if I wanted to try it. I mean, I think, you know, if they get rid of the all that pay to win crap, I would be more interested. Elven brothels and RuneScape 3 go crazy. How are we back to brothel talk? Gosh dang it. It's rough grip here. Moved away for college and said never come back. Came back for a girl and we aren't even together anymore. Bro, guys, chat. Moving for a relationship is so risky, bro. Learn that the hard way. I mean, like, look, it can work out, but bruh, it's such a gamble, man. And honestly, the alternative isn't great either. Like, if you like a girl or significant other, whatever, and you want to, you know, you don't want to just give up on it. So you do long distance, but then long distance sucks. It's like give up on somebody you like, long distance, or move. None of those options are great. I got lucky with my long distance relationship, married with a kid now. I remember saving money and moved to Mallorca to try to find a job. Instead, it was just a 5-month vacation. Interesting. Yeah, dude. Like, that's the thing, though. It's, you know, you took the gamble and it paid off. But if it doesn't, you're like, well, frick, I just moved halfway across the country to be in a place I didn't really want to be in. For a relationship I thought was going to work out, like, and everything looked like it would, and it didn't. And that's just, you know, that's just tough. It's tough. And honestly, you can only learn about somebody so much from long distance too. That's life. Yeah, that is life. That is life. And some people just, you know, some people take the first option and they just say, frick it. They're like, nah, I don't want to gamble it. Like I like this person, but you know, it's too big of a gamble. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the long distance. I'm not doing the random move across country. But then you have the issue of what would have been, you know, and to me, that's worse. I would rather roll the dice and try something if I'm really that convinced than like kind of kick myself for the what would have been. I'd never do a long distance relationship knowing how it was. Like, people say life's a gamble. Yeah, life is a gamble. It is. It is. Start to interact with people. Best of all worlds. I don't think that was the takeaway from that. Relationships are trial by fire anyways. Yeah, I mean, you just yeah, I mean, relationships are definitely like they take a lot of effort, and I guess trial by fire is one way you could put it. But without being in person, man, it's so hard to know how people behave, and it's hard enough in a relationship to learn about a person in you know, without being long distance. Oh, it's fine. I like serious topics. I like serious topics like this, like just real life topics. You're saying Roar should roll the dice and move in with you? Never said that. I used to make fun of my friends for playing RuneScape when I was 8-9 years old, and now I'm addicted. An addict of 19 years. Yeah, I mean, we make fun of people all the time as kids for doing stuff that we eventually end up doing it as adults, you know? I feel like that's also just another life thing. Yeah, I think I wouldn't kick yourself that much, Cast Iron, if you really thought the relationship was in a good spot, and you thought that, you know, y'all were good enough as a couple, and it wasn't just like an emotional reaction and you tried it out, I wouldn't kick myself for doing it, because you could have been kicking yourself more for not doing it. Can you just video call each other 24/7 and learn as much about them as you would being together? No, not at all. No. You will never know how somebody lives in their house from a video call. You'll never know, what it's like when you've been around them for too long, and the habits they start picking up. There's so many things that video calling will leave out. Long distance is only a fraction of the total time in your relationship you will have. If you make it past the beginnings, you'll be together your whole lives. I mean, yeah, I don't say people shouldn't do long distance, but at a certain point with long distance, at a certain point with long distance, you got to decide, okay, is it worth one of us moving or not? That's the ultimate point you got to come to. So you try to learn about, each other as much as you can before you come to that conclusion. And hopefully you had started the relationship in person beforehand in some fashion or another. But if that was like too brief to really understand the person, then yeah, you do long distance and you try to learn about them as much as you can, for sure. Last a few years, learned a lot about it, so I'll take it as a win still. Heck yeah. It's a good mentality. You'll never know their actual cash stack unless you see their OSRS account in person. I think shooting past each other a little bit there, Bash. My childhood friend committed suicide last year, and I was meant to meet up with him not long before that, but I was hesitant on contacting him earlier. I mean, that is really tragic. Super tragic. I was talking about this with my brother one day, where it's like, I think pretty much 99% of the regrets people have in life always have to do with relationships. What they wish they had said or what they wish they had not said, It's never about like, I wish I earned more money in this career, or, some things are like, I wish I had attempted different things in life, but like, bro, like at least 90% is all about relationships with people. It's just always a good reminder to have that, like, out of all the things you can screw up in life and do wrong, at least try to do right by the relationships, the people you have around you, because that will be the longest lasting impact on your life, not where you lived for a year or what job you did or didn't take. Those might, career paths may or may affect you, but the relationship stuff will be the most impactful for sure. I'm 25. My biggest regret so far is how I behaved after my first heartbreak. Like, behaved towards other people. I wish I paid that $10,000 for an OSS girlfriend. Yeah, still shooting past each other here, Bash, a little bit. People are complicated. Relationships even more. 100%. And people are messy. Found out where I reach out on holidays, birthdays, etc., and it was never returned. Literally flew out for people's birthdays, and I can't even get a phone call in return. Yeah, I mean, I wish people address this stuff more, like where they stand with other friendships and relationships. Because some people just don't, like, in the same way relationships happen, friendships can be in the same manner where people don't feel the same friendship connection to somebody else, but instead of like addressing that, they just let it sit there for years and years, where people, they're like, one person thinks they're really close, the other person doesn't. And then that can lead to unhealthy expectations even in the friendship. I cut off a friend who'd go MIA with every relationship he got into. Yeah, some people just have a nasty habit of doing that too, and it's unhealthy for them, but again, you can't change them. And at a certain point, if it's an unhealthy reciprocation, you definitely got to cut it off. Yeah, real crap for sure, Quinny. And with that, we got one level up of construction. 81 out of 83 for the week. Big, big.